This is Driver. Good morning, you guys. Doing something a little different here. I've had some people ask me some stuff when it comes to Farming Simulator. This will actually work for both Farming Sim 17 and 19. This is something that I do when it comes to playing certain maps. And the map in question right now is the Reeseville map. This also happens with some other maps. So I've got up on my screen here the Trello site for Reeseville and Reese Hollow. And it says up in here, certain files have to be used with one map. Some files can be used with, say, both maps. And let's see, yeah, these right here can be used with both maps. And then this end can only be used on Reese Hollow, where the other could be used on Reeseville. So, I've had a lot of people ask me, the best way to separate everything. So I figured I would just show you guys kind of what I do here. So we can get that out of the screen. I'll leave a link for the Trello board there. So right here I have two different folders pulled up. This one here on my left is my main hard drive. This is just my documents. So in there you'll find your My Games. Here's both my farming sims. And then here's the mods I was using last night. I don't even know what the heck I was even playing. Let's see. I was playing Wild West. My folder here on the right is actually my second hard drive. Now, if you don't have a second hard drive, just do this to your desktop over here. And what I've done is, and I have it kind of hidden in here. I have a whole lot of stuff. But here's all my modding, my mod stuff. I do a little bit of modding as well. I have a lot of screenshots, things like that. Now, I have a folder called mods, and this is where I kind of keep a lot of mods that I have found. I don't use all these mods, but I found a lot of them very useful, so I hold on to them. Now, the main thing we're looking at here is the maps. So here's all the maps that I currently play. And I got a couple of testing folders as well. So for instance, Reeseville. And I have a folder that has every map, every mod that came with the map, and they're all foldered in their organizations. You don't have to do all that. It just put all these in here. These are all the files that you have to use for Reeseville, or that come with it. Some things I don't use. Okay, so I don't play seasons here. So in my other folder, I don't have it, and the Geo. But this is just all the mods. And the mods that I use is obviously what I use. And I have all these mods right here. And, as you can see, here's a whole bunch of the Reese mods. So I have all those mods. And what I do is this side here, this is our Farm Sim folder. So like I said, I was playing this. I have this in another folder. And I'll show you. Here's my Wild West folder. It's all the same mods. It should be the exact same number. Let's see here. Reopen that. 45 and 45. So what I'll do is select all. Basically, I usually do Control A, and that selects everything in the folder, and I hit Control D. It'll ask me if I want to remove it to the recycle bin, and I do. Now, actually, I already showed you Reeseville files, so I did the same thing with Reese's Hollow, and this is all the mods that is required. I don't have the Geo because I don't use seasons. And then here's all the mods that I use. Now I have some other extras that I like to use. I have that little Ford truck. I'm sure most people have seen it reviewed on a few other YouTuber sites. So what I'll do is I'll click a file, Control A selects everything, and then Control C will copy it. And I'll come over here, and I can always just right click it, hit paste. So once this gets done copying over, I am ready to go play. And of course that'll probably take a couple minutes. This is just a short video on how to kind of keep it all separate, organized. If you have a second hard drive, I recommend using that second hard drive. It'll help free up a lot of space on your hard drive, especially if you have a lot of mods that you thought were cool but you don't use all the time. You probably are like me and you've got some mods that you don't ever use and probably never will, but you like the design or you thought maybe someday you might use it. And I even have maps that, for instance, I have maps that I have played. These I don't have any save files on, but I still have in there the mods that I was using. And then maps I have not played yet. Now, these maps here, and there's a whole lot of maps here. These are maps that I picked up in various places um, online, and I may or may not play them. I have loaded them into the game just to see what they look like, walked around, and they may or may not have caught my attention, but it's just best to keep them all separated. Um, if you're just one of those people that you just play several different maps and you never use any other kind of mods, and I'm thinking there might be a few people out there, I don't know. But if you want, you can just create just a folder that just says maps. Throw all your maps in there and just keep them all separated. And what most people don't understand is that there is a lot of map conflicts. So what I'm going to show you real quick is I'm going to show you my log from last night. Now I got to drag this over to this screen here. We'll blow that up a little bit. So in the beginning, when you first load the game, all this stuff right here, it's loading DLCs and loading mods. That's just the beginning screen. That gets you to where your career, before you go to your career save games. It's loading all these mods. So if you have every single mod in the world, it's going to load all of these. And then here's the thing, when you go down, and it was registering a lot of mods, and then when you go and load the game, your actual map, you come down here. Now this section, the second part, is loading all your mods into that map. And the odd part about it is it's still running the other mods in the background. So if you turned off, let's say 10 mods that you didn't want to use, those mods are still technically running in the background. And it does cause a little bit of latency or frame rate issues, so on and so forth. It is really crucial problem when you have multiple maps in your folder. It doesn't always do this, but with certain maps it will. They will conflict with each other, and then you'll end up with a whole lot of errors. And as you see, I didn't have any issues last night. These are all the mods that loaded, including my DLCs right here, and not one error. Now up here I did have a few errors with a couple of issues, and I've got to look into some of them a little bit better. But that wasn't part of the game, that was part of the loading, so it didn't like something there. But like I said, this was just kind of a quick little tutorial on how to do that. Let me move that out of our way. Like I said, if you don't have the second hard drive, just create you a folder out here somewhere. I have various things over here foldered. If it helps you out, put them over here. Put them on the other side of the screen. Put them at the top. Put them at the bottom. It doesn't really matter. Just kind of group them wherever you want. Make a folder, call it maps, and then inside that folder, make something that looks like this here with all the maps that you play, and then you can make another folder inside that says maps I don't play, that you want to keep around, and you could throw those in there. So hopefully that will help out people a little bit. I'm going to review this video, make sure it all looks good, sounds good. I haven't recorded in about a week. I've been out of town. So if you want to see more stuff like this, or if you'd like a video on something a little bit more in depth, feel free to let me know. This is going to be on my YouTube channel, so you can feel free to comment on it. You're always more than welcome to come over to my Discord and ask questions. I'm in several other Discords as well, so just ask questions. You never know. I might be in them. You can always look for me. Usually in Discord, I'm known as Driver, which is also my gaming tag on the game. So anyhow, guys, with that all being said, I'm going to shut it down. I hope you guys have a great day and that you're being safe. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, I play several different games. It just kind of varies on what I do. Farm sim, car sim. I play a little bit of World of Warcraft. So I'm a little bit all over the map. I don't play everything, but I play a lot. And I also stream over on Twitch. If you'd like to check me out, link will be down in the description. So, and I'd only stream when I have the time and whatnot. So anyhow, with all that being said, and I apologize, I'm half asleep, still waking up. So y'all have a great day, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.